Welcome back here on the Senior Network. We're now joined by Joe Agee, Director of Sales for the Seabrook Hilton Head. Good to see you, Joe.
Good to see you.
Well, I know we were talking about some of the challenges and some good news with all we've been dealing with lately, but I know as part of your job itself, I know you're really trying to get the word out and market the Seabrook to people that have interest in there.
Yep.
And I know you've had some roadblocks, but you've also gotten creative. Tell us a little bit about that marketing.
Well, one thing we did the end of last month, actually with the Cypress, is we did a presentation over at Hilton Head Plantation.
Wonderful.
Spring Lake.
Yeah.
And Becky and I both were able to give our pitches to the very small group. They would only allow like 25 people in the room. Yeah. So we did a morning and then we did an afternoon.
Okay.
But it was fully occupied for both of those presentations, and I think there'll be some benefit that comes from it.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to get out into the marketplace and let people know what you have to offer.
Yeah, and I know in the past, because you guys did a great job, you used to have big open houses and bring large groups in. I'm assuming that's changed, obviously.
Yeah, our last open house was in February.
Oh, wow, okay.
You know, so now the plan is to go to the virtual open house.
Yeah, which people are doing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Zoom has become really popular with getting out to, larger numbers of people and being able to do it from home. We are getting ready to do our own virtual open house, and it'll be sometime next month. Okay. But we're going to have a professional come in and do videos of all of our units that we have currently.
That are available.
And, yeah. And so they'll be able to see those in quite detail.
Yeah. The viewers may not know, and you mentioned before, when you say the units, how does that work? Do people lease a unit, buy a unit? How does all that work?
It's actually both.
Okay.
It's both in the sense that, Seabrook started as a real estate purchase endeavor.
Okay.
And was that way up until 2011.
All right.
And then because of the great financial problems that we were having, people were passing away at the Seabrook, but the folks who wanted to come there couldn't do that because they couldn't sell their house. They're having a lot of problems with the banks and all that.
Transition in, exactly. Yeah.
So
now you offer the lease option.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
So they created a new product for the ones that were donated to the Seabrook.
Oh, okay.
Because as a nonprofit, you would be able to donate your property to the Seabrook, and so they had to figure out a way. Well, how do we get people into these units? And so and then what's ironic about the whole thing is that the rest of the country, that's how they offer senior living, is through some kind of payment up front, and whether you get a refund back or not.
Okay.
That's generally how it works, and they're not selling properties to anyone. They're maintaining ownership of the real estate themselves.
I understand, great. Now, as far as you'd mentioned too, the dining and happy hours and things like that, you've had to get a little creative, and some of that stuff is probably scaled down a lot, correct?
Yeah, I mean, we just now started having 40, it's either 42 or 45 people can come into the dining room, only one section of that, and have dinner, and we're limiting the number of people that can sit in certain places. And we're working on it from that standpoint. Hopefully we can do that then 2 days a week, 3 days a week. And then who knows when we will actually be open full time. But I think the buffet aspect is not going to be a part of it as it has been in the past.
I think it's going to be with a lot of places.
Yeah,
that's going to go away. So if folks have an interest level in this, you're the person to reach out to, correct?
Yes, absolutely. Still, we're doing private tours.
You are? Okay,
yes,
great.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm available for that. I usually meet someone out in the parking lot of Building 1, and we walk into the building, and I've got a place where we can sit down and talk. Yeah. We need to keep folks out of the normal areas where residents would be.
Yeah.
And so we're basically just looking at condominiums, which is what the people want to do anyway.
Exactly.
So, we probably still get 3 or 4 a week.
That's
so it's
good,
not like
considering.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really happy with how that's going, and we've got a great product. So, and the people are responding very well to it.
Yep. Are you still doing the in-room dining?
Yes, I'm still delivering dinners.
I like giving you a hard time.
Yes,
about that. Yeah.
Yes, but I think
it's awesome that you're doing that.
It's Yeah, it's really tough on Saturdays and Sundays, but,
I bet.
but we still
They
we still
appreciate
get
it, I'm sure,
done.
Joe.
Yeah,
Joe, great to see you again. Thank you for everything. Okay,
absolutely.
stay with us for more to come here on the Senior Network.